Hi there, Aries, and welcome to your September 2016 Love Forecast with me, and this is Heart Divine. Again, before we start reading, I do want to apologize for each and every one of you guys. I do know that you have been tuning in with my videos, but I'm not sure if it's due to the Mercury retrograde or my own just honest and coincidental mistake that I thought I have already uploaded the videos for Aries and for the other signs um, like days ago or weeks ago. But I actually have not uploaded anything, which I just saw earlier this morning. So yeah, I had to redo the reading and upload it once again. Just this time, it's quite a bit late. I do apologize for that. I will try to do my best to send in the reading as earlier as possible by next month. So yeah, let's get on with the reading for Aries. Again, these do apply whether you have your sun sign in Aries, moon sign, or rising sign in Aries. To know your moon sign, sun sign, and rising sign, you can check that out to your birth chart calculator, which you can Google for a free one. So yeah, now we are seeing here that you are on the verge of transforming a relationship, or probably you have been thinking about that. It has something to do with you and a friend. It could be with someone you know. It could be that I kind of feel that there's no commitment yet. Or maybe there is a commitment, but it doesn't seem like a commitment at all. So it's like transforming a relationship to something um, just casual to something much more meaningful, that sort of thing. I do see here that you may show everyone or other people that you and this person are doing okay, you and this person are in good terms, when in reality, that's not really the case. It's not as if you guys are in bad terms, but it's not really to the point wherein you are in blissful happiness. Because I do see here that there is a sense of feeling really lonely in a relationship or a situation that you're in. But your ego is just telling you to be proud and show the people that everything's clearly fine. I do feel that this has something to do with those who are having some form of friends with benefits. Now, when we say friends with benefits, it doesn't always mean that it has something to do with, sexual intercourse, though in most cases that is likely the best possible way to define it, especially nowadays. But it could be that someone is just taking advantage of you, or maybe because you like someone, you are giving them everything that you want or everything that they want, that sort of thing. So yeah, friends with benefits, and It's about changing this relationship and making things official. I do see here some form of arguments as well. It could be relating to that, or it could be relating to your personal life, career. I just kind of feel it has something to do with either money or a talk about emotions. Like, it's becoming very emotional this month, especially with the eclipse going on and the full moon. So it's like everything is becoming a burden. Like you cannot handle yourself, especially you, Aries. You tend to be impulsive with your actions and with your words all at the same time. Plus, with the Mercury retrograde, it's not really that surprising that there will be some form of debate or arguments that can take place. Now, for our main reading, first of all, I just want to say that a lot of Aries needs to be careful for this month. This is really more of being careful, not just with your decisions, but with just everything. You know, Try, I know that you guys can be very impulsive, but don't do something, don't say something that you will regret later on. That is probably one of the main message that you should know about. Um, Things can backfire on you. So, um, how I will interpret this reading is that things can turn out to be good or bad for you depending on your situation. Again, there is no really yes or no in this reading. There is no good or bad. Everything is in middle ground because we are talking about karma, because there is a strong energy of karma in your reading, especially in the future. So yeah, you do see here that you are juggling a lot of things. Maybe you have been very stressed with your friends, with your life, with your relationship as a whole. You wanted to have one direction, to have one relationship that you can really treasure. It's like you do not want to be in a routine relationship wherein um, every every day seems to be normal and no excitement is happening. I kind of feel that you are striving for some form of emotional connection and intimacy with your partner or with someone else. There is a big relation to commitment and security over here. It could be you're wanting something that would give you a form of security, not just physically, but in all aspects of your life. Because I kind of feel that um, your relationship is not really an emotional one. You might think that it is an emotional kind of relationship, but I kind of feel it has to do with material stuff, or it's really more of the label, not really the relationship. Or it could be that, everything that you're feeling is purely emotions, and what is lacking is the label. So it could go on a vice versa kind of thing. It's one thing for sure is something is lacking in your relationship, and it has to do with your security and what you truly feel and what you truly think you need or you want in a relationship, that sort of thing. In the recent past, we are seeing that you have been quite stern with how you are with the other person. It could be that um, even with your friends or even with someone you know in the past, I kind of feel that I don't know, I just kind of feel that you have lost touch to your spiritual being, your higher self. You have tried to be too much practical that you are unable to see when you are already hurting someone, that sort of thing. Um, I kind of feel that there's a sense here that you're just seeing what you want to happen and not really, seeing from the other person's perspective. And I don't know, I kind of feel that this is really clouding your judgment. And that can be the challenge for you, is um, to see through the situation in another's perspective. So you need to see it in um, in another party kind of position. You do see here that the challenge here is that you wanted to move forward, but probably you are unable to. You're finding it hard to do so. It's not really moving forward, and even if the relationship is moving forward, it kind of feels really slow. It's like, are you really getting to your goal or are you not? that sort of thing. We do see here that in the near future, um, what is for you is to bound to happen in your life, in your relationship. This can be good karma, this can be bad karma. Um, it has to do with how you have dealt with things in the recent past or in the past. So I would suggest to you that, to think about how you deal with things in the present moment. Think about on how you have treated the other person in the recent past. Have you really understood them? Have you really understand them? I do feel that, you should also think about how you have treated the other people who have trusted you, who has cared for you, but you have just shoved them off, that sort of thing. Because I kind of feel that whether it is related towards your partner or not, if you did something that is hurtful, unfair, or bewitching towards other people, in the near future, this is going to be haunting you in a bad kind of way. So we do see a lot of warning signs over here. So it's not with the cars. I did pick up some runes earlier, so which why which is why that gives me that kind of a message. So yeah. So if I were you, go to the basics, Try to be humble, try to be kind, and not just see things with what you want all the time. There is a need for you to understand other people, whether this is your family, whether this is your friends or past friends, or whether this is the person that you wanted to be with, or the person that you are with. What I'm saying here is that you are at the point of your life wherein you are lost. You may or may not know you are lost and confused, but you are. This is how it is showing us. There is a sense of being overwhelmed with how things are with your life, or it could be that you have turned your back to a lot of people and now you are lost on how to move forward. That sort of thing. I do see here that you do desire, or you believe you are like mm, someone who has a strong connection with the divine, someone who is so good, someone who is so humble, someone perfect. But that is not really the case. Your thoughts, your ideals is quite different from what is happening inside of you internally. This is what I'm picking up. And this month, it's giving the universe is really giving you a chance to really reflect on how you have dealt with things. Think about things in the past and, really look at your emotions. Really think about your emotions. Feel them before you make any conclusions and decisions in your life. We do see here that in the near future, there's going to be, no, I guess in a bit far future, we do see here there's going to be good luck coming your way as you make major decisions in your life. But I kind of feel that before that success comes around, um, there are things that you need to open your eyes on. So it could be that your eyes are clearly open, but maybe there is something that you're not clearly seeing, not understanding. And the lesson for this month is for you to actually see things, to understand things, understand the other person, understand the situation. And, if there is something that you should fix, this is the time to do so, or at least think about it this month, and then probably after the Mercury retrograde, that is the time you make your action. I just kind of feel that, um, live your life to the point wherein you will not regret a single thing. And that's basically what it is, what the message is for you, for Aries, for the month of September. So, yeah, I hope that this reading has been insightful and helpful for you guys. And I'll see you next month. Goodbye.